Hi, welcome to Simply Scuba. Here we have the Metalsub KL1242 with the 4 amp hour battery. So this is an umbilical light package. It comes with the KL1242 light. So this head will produce up to about 2400 lumens, so very bright and piercing. But we're first going to focus on the 4 amp hour battery. So the battery itself can power the torch at full power for about an hour and a half. But of course you can dial that down by changing the power setting and extending that life whilst you're in the water. So powerful battery. Most of the pack itself, this external shell is made out of anodized aluminium, so it's lightweight, it's tough, it's also corrosion resistant. It comes with a pony release mechanism. So instead of having it fixed into the battery, the actual pony release allows you to disconnect the battery pack from whatever you have it attached to, whether it's a cylinder or a belt. You can quickly disconnect it, take it off and charge it, and then when you put it back on, it's incredibly secure. So you can attach this onto a cylinder or a belt in a couple different ways. You have 2 attachment points for traditional sort of tightening bands, or a usual cam band, or any 2-inch webbing belt. Now the battery, of course, is rechargeable. You can just take the cable light off like so, and then you charge it through those contacts. Obviously don't undo it whilst you're in the water, just to protect those contacts. But they're connected to the light head by this orange cable that leads to the 1242. So 5 Cree LEDs produce bright white light up to about 2400 lumens, so very bright, and it's in quite a tight spotlight beam, which I'll show you in a second. The body of the light, just like the battery, is anodized aluminium, but you do have some rubberized detail just to protect the edges from the usual bumps and scrapes. Turning the torch on, quick and easy, you have a rotating ring on the back which has a locking mechanism. So unless you pull that back, it's not going to accidentally turn on. You also have a little attachment point at the back, so put a bolt snap on that and you can clip it off onto a D-ring. You also have a LED battery life indicator. So this works on a traffic light style color coding system. If everything's green, you've got plenty of battery life. If it turns to amber and then red, it means that you're running low on power. So turning it on, you retract that little spring-loaded locking mechanism, turn that ring, and that's going to turn it on to full power when you turn it all the way around. As you can see, it's quite a tight spotlight beam. It's got a bit of a halo around it as well. So this is great for communicating and sort of spotlighting a certain item, but it does illuminate the entire scene as well. You can dial it down just by turning it down. That will just extend the battery life, lowers down the power setting, so you can still see what you're doing, but you're not using quite as much battery. Push on that little lock and turn it all the way back, and that will turn off the torch. So very powerful, fairly compact for a cable light. You've got plenty of battery life in this 4 amp hour battery. This is the Metalsub KL1242 with a 4 amp hour battery. If you missed our latest episode of Weird Wednesday, you can click on the link at the top to watch that. Thanks for watching and safe diving.